The United States Supreme Court punts some more Second Amendment cases. The Minneapolis City Council votes to disband and defund the Minneapolis Police Department. And a bill in New York has a little more legs this week, and it seeks to have a doctor sign off before you can buy a firearm. All that and more in today's episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Today is Monday. It's a little late. It's not the Monday morning grind, but today's episode is still brought to you by Blackout Coffee. They are a fantastic group of people. It's a small family that owns it. It's here in the U.S., and they do great things. I wanted to show you, I just got this like hot off the roaster press. This is their new Father's Day blend. You can get that right now. I'll have links down below. It's blackoutcoffee.com/GNG. But you can purchase this right through the link. Blackout also has this. It's the limited edition Frontline Roast. It's brand new. This is my first one. It smells awesome. But let me read to you what they have on the website. It says, our frontline heroes put their lives on the line every day, whether it's fighting our enemies abroad, keeping our streets safe, or fighting the invisible enemy, aka COVID-19, here at home. They don't hesitate to stand fast and make sure we live to see another day. The so-called essential employees, healthcare workers, first responders, delivery drivers, letter carriers, truck drivers, utility workers, grocery store employees, and service industries workers are true warriors, risking their own health every day to keep America moving forward. Here at Blackout Coffee, we want to pay homage to our frontline workers with the launch of our new premium medium dark roast coffee blend Frontline Roast. And now through the end of June, for every order placed on the website, Blackout Coffee will provide one bag to a frontline unit. And it says our warriors deserve to know that they are in our thoughts. Help us prepare a gift package of the fuel they need to keep them on their feet. And don't forget, you can get these things. This is the Guns and Gadgets collection. You can get my two-way coffee, my 1776 coffee, or those really cool moisture-wicking Guns and Gadgets shirts. Link is down below. Also, a money-saving coupon code will be down there for you as well. Now, let's get into today's news.
Jars 55 yards away. They're now trying to pin the Jets deep, and well, you can't do it any better than that.
That's right. For the fourth consecutive week, a whole month, the United States Supreme Court has punted the 10 Second Amendment cases down the line. They are scheduled again for conference this week, which means next Monday we'll get word on whether they want to take up a case to protect the Second, kind of like the Constitution says. But we'll see, right? I guess we'll see. They didn't deny the cases. They are just moving them down the line. It's kind of odd because I am kind of predicting that people should really value their Second Amendment now, probably more than ever, because of the current situation. Which brings us to number 2. The Minneapolis City Council last night on Sunday voted to defund and disband the police department. Now, there is a large movement going on right now, a knee-jerk reaction to defund the police departments. Yeah, because that'll make people act different. No, it won't. What it does is it takes money away from the PDs that need it because they're already underfunded anyway, which will take people off the street. They won't be able to fill positions. Special units will go away. They'll have less funding for rape victims, less funding for children who deal with trauma. They'll have less funding for the fringe stuff, and they'll just basically be patrolling, and it'll be at a cutback rate because depending on how much they cut the budget, which means less cops on the street, which means more criminals can do what they want, crime will go up, and it will not be very good at all. Mayor de Blasio also said today that he will look to defund the NYPD. It's bad. So they're disbanding the police department in Minneapolis. And I personally know people who are like, yeah, no, because they have just agreed to make Minneapolis Mogadishu. That's right. So if you live in Minneapolis or you want to travel to Minneapolis for some crazy reason, make sure you have your Second Amendment. Make sure you have a gun. Because it is about to get really violent there. It really is, even more so than it has been the last 2 weeks. So if you live there, the Second Amendment is paramount in your life. Buy guns, buy ammo, get training. God forbid you need it. But They have citizens now that are going together in groups and going out on patrol to keep their neighborhoods safe, which is actually pretty cool. But if you're a resident there, your city council just voted to make you, the residents, sitting ducks for crime. And I hear both sides. I get it. I get both sides. But let me ask you this: if you're one of those people who are for defunding the PD and disbanding it, it sounds great because we can do whatever we want. Think of it from the victim's point of view. Somebody kicks your door in, or somebody's trying to break in, and you pick up the phone, call 911, but nobody's there to come because they defunded and disbanded the PD. So what happens? Those are the things that have to be answered, and those are that's the harsh reality that's coming. So yeah, that's happening, and there's a movement to do it in other liberal paradises across the country. And number 3, there's a bill in New York that is getting more traction now because of everything that's going on. It's a Senate bill, and it's I got the number written down here, 7065. I've talked about this one before, and it's kind of been kind of dormant until recently. And what this bill will do if it passes, now this is New York we're talking about, so there's probably a good chance it will pass. It would require the purchaser of any firearm, rifle, or shotgun to submit to a mental health evaluation. Now you'll have to pay for that out of your pocket, of course, and then it would leave it up to some doctor to decide if you're okay enough to carry or own in New York. And take into consideration what was reported on, of all places, I saw this on CNN, but they said the country's largest physician group has voted to support nearly a dozen policies, including these, and I'm going to read them so I don't screw them up. One would be a call for banning all assault-type weapons, bump stocks, and related devices. Number 2 is opposing the arming of teachers in schools and keeping schools gun-free zones. Number 3 is requiring all gun owners to complete a gun safety course and register all firearms. Number 4 is increasing the federal legal age for all firearms and ammunition from 18 to 21. Number 6 is opposing federal laws that would allow concealed carry permits across state lines. That Second Amendment thing. The next one is supporting laws that prohibit individuals who are under domestic violence restraining orders or who are convicted of a misdemeanor domestic violence crime or stalking from possessing or purchasing a firearm. The next one is requiring that domestic violence restraining orders and gun violence restraining orders, red flags, be entered into the NICS system, the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, so that you will forever be banned and barred from owning a firearm. You'll be federally prohibited. And the next one is allowing family members and partners and law enforcement officials to petition courts for gun removal from individuals considered high risk from violence. Yeah, so you have the nation's largest group of physicians now think that they get to dictate how our rights are in this nation. I just, before I came on and hit that record button, it is recording, right? Yes, okay, sometimes I forget. That would have sucked. But I did just look at the Constitution again, and there have not been any addendums, no additions, no footnotes, anywhere that were added in there that said, hey, all this is good only if a doctor says so. So that nothing's changed there. And also, docs, we see right through you. Doctors are notoriously very, very politically biased. Don't believe me? See COVID-19. So yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so New York wants to put everything on a doctor on whether you can have your rights, and you'll have to pay for that. So yeah, just a quick little update. Sorry I run late today. I had 2 doctor's appointments and all kinds of stuff. It turned out to be a crappy day. But I am here bringing you the news. I will keep my eye on that Supreme Court again for what's going on. And if you haven't already and you like this type of news, please consider subscribing to the channel. And I will deliver you the news like this as many times as I can during the week. Also, if you could do me that solid, destroy that thumbs up button. Like, smash your mouse, hit that thumbs up button, share this with your friends, and hit that little bell icon and toggle that to all notifications so you'll be notified when I put out new content. I also want to remind everybody of the live video I did yesterday. If you are anywhere near central Massachusetts, anywhere, this Saturday, the 13th of June, 2020, is the 7th annual the Flag Day Second Amendment rally. It's in Auburn, Massachusetts. If you can make it, it's $20 per person. Kids 12 to 18 are $5. Under 12 is $5. It's family friendly. All kinds of vendors are planned. You'll have speakers from all over the place, myself included. Gun Owners of America will be there. Massachusetts Gun Rights will be there. And if you are interested, I'll have that link down below. It's Flag Day and the number 2A Rally, flagday2arally.com. Check it out. If you can come say hi. All right, guys and gals, that's the news for today. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. Take care.